Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? This reading is for you, okay? Leo. Okay, I just want to clear the energy really, really quick. Okay. So, Leo. You know, I'm seeing like a web, like a spider's web. And it's like showing me the spider in the middle of the web. And it's like you're the spider in the middle of this web. And all of the ways that the web goes in different directions. Every point where two different pieces of the web meet. I don't know what you call that. The different strings of the web. You know, the web string. Where they meet. This is like all the times in your life, interactions with people. Spreads out through all the courses of your life. And the interactions that you have had with people and the ways that you have helped people, most of these interactions, when you're interacting with someone, you're helping someone in some way. And you don't even know it. And all of these channels are now opening up for you to receive blessings. To come from all these places around you. And you don't even know it. You don't even see it. It's like there is blessings coming from unlikely sources, from out of nowhere. You just don't expect it. Now is the time for that sort of thing to start to happen. Because now is a really unique opportunity for you to be in alignment with it. You have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. It's an opportunity, a very unique opportunity for you to be seen. For other people to see you. And, you know, it's like there's this whole web of people all around you that call you whenever they need something, you know. And you've been there for these people all of this time. And some of you are no longer in contact with people. You have moved on from situations, blah, blah, blah. But there is a change that's happening. There's a reversal. And just because those people are not in your life anymore, doesn't mean you're going to get the payment that has been past due, owed to you from what it is that you have put out. The only reason that you haven't had it up until this point is because you have to be in receiving mode. And if you're not in receiving mode, it's not going to come to you. That's it. You get eternal free will. And this is what's changing here. And a lot of you, you're going to get this success. You're going to get this karma owed by form of an opportunity and a passion, some sort of success and extreme financial stability here. So something that you're doing is something that's making you financially independent. At a greater capacity, and at a capacity where you're not just like, okay, you're financially dependent, you can do this, and then it's like you lose everything and you have to build everything back up again. It's not going to come to that point anymore. Yeah, you have the Eight of Pentacles here, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. So there's a change that's happening here. You're going to work with someone. There's an opportunity, there's an idea that some of you are going to come upon. Someone else is going to give you this idea. You already have this idea. There is something that you're already focused on. You're already making, and it's like somebody else says something to you, and it sparks another idea. Or this is an opportunity that is being brought to you to share this in some way. And this can be you in the universe here. So pay attention if you keep feeling a feeling to do something. If you're not sure to do it or not, okay, then you don't need to rush into it. Don't worry about it. Get into alignment first. You have the Six of Swords here. So there's something that you're moving away from. Empress, are you kidding me? You're never going to go back to starting from the very beginning and having absolutely nothing. And you've had to do that in all areas of your life. In relationships, you have given everything to a person, you know, everything to their family, their friends. You have them as a part of your family. You're helping them with this, you're helping them with that. Putting your own family and friends on the back burner for this person, right? And they completely abandon you, and you have to, and then you're alone because their friends and family, they're over there with them. So now you have to start over by yourself. And this kept happening for a lot of you, you know, with your career. You gave everything that you have. You gave everything that you have. You get everything that you have. You never really got that bonus. You never really got that promotion. You never really got to this point of stability. And then you would lose it all and have to start completely over. And it's like you always just make it by, but you're not just making it by anymore. And this is with friends too. It was like nothing could last. You know, everything, it was like so great. And then it's like you realize, have they been betraying me the entire time? And you have to keep starting completely over. So this is very frustrating, but this is the thing. You said within yourself, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to make a change because I want my life to be different and I deserve to have different things in my life. You said, I'm going to look at myself and I'm going to love myself and I'm going to be grateful for what I do have. And I'm going to believe that I can achieve this dream and I'm going to go for it. And if I have to isolate myself and I have to completely start over, then I'm going to do this and I'm going to put all my energy into myself. No more giving handouts for people to just take and then I'm left with nothing. You changed that. And now you're in a place here that's very interesting where you're willing to be vulnerable and you're understanding how to protect yourself. You cannot be willing to be vulnerable if you don't know how to protect yourself. That's going to be a problem. You'll be vulnerable to the wrong people, to the wrong situations, attract the wrong things. It's all going to be a disaster. If you know how to protect yourself, then it's okay to be vulnerable. And that's what you have done here. It's very important. It's a big change here, a really big change. You're going to have options in love as well. Okay, I want to do a Celtic cross because this is like such, we want to know more information about this, right? We want to understand this. Here, let's see. You have the Devil and the Death card. You're transitioning out of a difficult time. Period. That's it. Look at this, the World card, the Hermit card. Rising above this. A lot of times, you know, there's a lot of things that I have seen out there and I've experienced in my own life. I'm getting this energy right now. Right before you're about to be very, very blessed, something comes to tempt you to go down the other road. And that's what that is. That's what that is talking about here. And instead of focusing on your weaknesses and giving in, you're focusing on what it is that you care about, that you feel passionate about, that just makes you feel alive. There is a weakness in something that you're trying to do, that you would like to plan to do, that you're trying to create, a change that you're implementing in your life. There are problems with it. There are things that it's like, okay, this needs to happen like this, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so then what am I going to do? That's the kind of energy. Yeah, you have the Four of Pentacles and disappointment. But that's because you're thinking in the ways that things have always been done, and that's not how you're going to do them. Look, you have the Ace of Swords. There is something here about standing up and speaking a truth, and it can be not even related to what it is that you're trying to do, and you'd be surprised how it is related. Really related. Really, really, really related. Some of you are going to have an extreme mindset change with this full moon in Leo. This is going to be a very transformative full moon in Leo. You're going to say something. You're going to stand up and speak something. Your balance within yourself and you're going to stand up for yourself in a way. You're going to share something in the way. Something is going to be communicated to you, an opportunity given to you. Something is happening here that we're not going back from that. Nope. That's a change now. That's a change. That's always going to be there. So, really? Okay. Cards are going crazy. Queen of Wands. You're standing strong in your energy here. Really strong in your energy here. You know, the Queen of Wands, she can be an outcast. She can be thought of as an, you know, the queen that everybody is so, you know, magnetized to. And she just has this magnetic energy and everyone is so drawn to her. But at the same time, people can be a little afraid of her because she has this black cat here. So she represents things that people don't understand, new ways of thinking. And she represents things that are taboo, but that's just the way everyone in society thinks of it. And is that really true? You know, black cats were considered like bad luck. So she doesn't care about what other people think. And people are so drawn to her, but at the same time, they're very cautious. It's kind of like being enchanted. If you have someone in your town that you think is a witch, and you, I mean, this is kind of getting Disney movie on me, but you know, if you see them and you see them do something in the middle of the night under the full moon, you're like, oh my God. And you can't help it when you see them out. You're so drawn to them, but at the same time, you're a little scared. Like, you know, this is kind of the Queen of Wands energy here. So there is a thing about you where people are looking at you in awe of you everywhere you go at this time. But at the same time, you're very alone. And it's like a way that I feel like this is going to increase. Some way of, some form of celebrity, some way of public recognition. The world is going to see you in a whole different way. People want to impress you, and people, you know, admire you and, you know, are in awe of you. But they also, you know, they're not so sure, you know. So you got that going on here. This is very interesting now. This is getting very interesting. Okay, let's see. In your family, you stand out in this way, you know. You know how celebrities, we adore them, but at the same time, you know, you're so nervous around them, you can't really be yourself. And, you know, it's like, it's that kind of an energy that I feel like people have around you. King of Wands. Your masculine, divine feminine energies are in alignment. That's what this is telling me. It's two very different energies, and you're getting them coming out together here, okay? So this is it's like the devil is trying to tempt you here to go down this easier. Wouldn't it just be easier to, you know, and you're not doing it. You're transitioning your whole being, you know, into this sense of unity here. And this is very difficult to do. You have justice, okay? So in the recent past, you have justice. There is karma, and it's been very clear that you are now allowing the blessings that you are owed by karma to come into your life. That's something that you have to do. You could be drawn to a Libra person at this time or other Leos. Capricorn if they're highly evolved. Scorpio if they're highly evolved. If they're not, the complete opposite. Could be repulsed by their energy. You have the Four of Wands in your near future. There are commitments. There's plans that you're going to be able to make, that you're going to be able to follow through on, you know, and it could be a wedding. It doesn't have to be. There's definitely love here for you. There's definitely. But it doesn't have to be. This is just how tarot shows that this is something that you have wanted, that you have worked towards with another person, okay? That your heart is in this, that you have planned, and then the day is here when you're able to celebrate it, and your life will not be the same after this point. So that's what that means, which could be a marriage, but doesn't have to be. It could be, you know, a business. It could be starting a relationship with a person that eventually you will marry, you know. You have this in your internal fears. You have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, you're afraid that this new love coming in is going to be just like the old ones. You're afraid that this new business that you're starting is going to be just like the old ones. And it's going to seem really good. Maybe in the beginning, maybe it's not even going to work out at all. You're just worried that it's not going to work out. You're not going to be able to do what it is that you're trying to do here. And that's a fear. That's a fear that you have. We'll see more about it when we clarify, okay? So, Six of Swords. There is something here that you're going to walk away from. There is a little bit of being afraid of walking away. There is an element of the unknown of can you do something? Because for some of you, there is something that you want to do that involves you really putting yourself out there. It involves communication. It's giving you nothing to go on. The universe is like, yeah, you're just going to have to blindly trust in your inner being, in the universe, in yourself. You don't have necessarily 3D evidence proof that this is all going to work out. You've been working towards it and you're devoted. You're invested now. You've been invested for quite some time. And this is something that means a lot to you. You have this Three of Swords here. There is a lot of heartache that you have gone through again and again and again. It can be with this past person that there's no roots. There's nothing here for you. Some of you maybe invested in something, it's not working out. Some of you tried this, it's not working out. Some of you thought this person was it and nothing happened ever with this person. So it's like you're kind of looking at what do you have before you now here. And there's this kind of assessment point that you're reaching here of what is it that you do want for your future. And I feel like you're going to take this, it's a small cup here with a fish in it, but it leads to monumental change in your life. This could be advice from a person. This could be an impulse that you have. All of these things, no matter what it is, you feel the impulse. And that's why you're doing it. So even if it's advice from somebody else, you don't just blindly follow advice from somebody else. You feel that this is right for you. This is why you're doing it, okay? And whatever this is, you just got to roll with it. You know. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. And the World. You know, it's like been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. There is an ending to the back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I feel like when you take this opportunity, there's going to be a lot of work to be done. You're not going to have time to rest. You're not going to want to think. You're not going to have time to think about other things. You're going to have to move forward with this here. And this is something that's deep within your soul. You want to do this. This is what's right for you. This is your life's purpose. You've been hoping and praying to do this for quite some time. Could involve a Virgo person. It doesn't have to be. This is something really big. This is something that's going to create monumental change in your life. You could be using fuel from a past heartache to do this, to move forward with this. And Spirit's like saying yes, 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 yeah. It's like you're hoping and praying for this new opportunity and you don't have a lot to go on. It's a page, but you go. You're going because there is nothing here for you and you know it. And you deserve more. And that's that. You deserve more. It's kind of like, you know, you reach this higher vibration. And once you're up there, you know, even just a little bit below that just doesn't cut it anymore. You can't, the nature of being alive, you're always going to reach for more, 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 more. You have Justice and the Tower. Look at this. with the Six of Cups. So this is sudden gift from the universe, and then an offer of love. Look at that. Knight of Cups. Jumping out at you, literally, with the Page of Cups underneath that. It's like really sudden. A lot of change that's coming in for you, and you're going to be very busy, but it's something that you want. You have been wanting. That's not to say that there's not going to be there are challenges here, but you're going to reach a different level now. A level that you've never gotten to, a level of success you've never gotten to. It's like a different tax bracket here. This is different. You know, if you've never a homeowner, now you're going to be a homeowner, you know. If you were never able to do your passion as a business all the way, well, now this is changing. And it's the creative component. That's the thing. But it's kind of like you have to get out of your head because the way before you is not shown. It's not. And it's like, what is that quote? I have no idea who said this quote, but it's a great quote. I'm pretty sure it might be unknown, but if you're walking a path and it's an easy path, if it's like, hey, if your path is paved, you're on the wrong path. You're walking on someone else's path. It's like your path should be like, where are we going? I don't know. It's your own path. It's yours. You know, it's not following someone else's here. And this is what you're doing here with this Magician card and then the Six of Wands. You're going to be very victorious. And look at this. You have the Emperor and the Empress. Are you kidding me? I'm telling you. And then look at this Two of Swords. I love this. Because this is two people that have found success on their own that are now sharing their empire together because they choose to. Not because they need it, because they choose to. And look at this Two of Swords. Blocking anybody else. It's like giving me Andrea Bocelli, okay? Conte. It's like he's leaving behind the seas and other countries that he hasn't explored yet. It's like nothing. Me and you. That's what I want. I'll give up exploring this whole world. Just me and you. You know, that's what I'm wanting here. And this is like, the universe is like, yeah. And you're like, why didn't I get this before? Well, because you didn't have this. You didn't protect yourself. You didn't defend yourself. You allowed anybody in. Because you see the great in everybody and you want to believe in everybody. Even if they've got nothing. You know, you'll believe in them. You'll love them. And that's a great quality to have, but you cannot do that to your own detriment. You know that lesson now. That's not happening again. Then you have Judgment following that, which I really love, because Judgment is telling me that this lesson has been learned. And then you have the Sun. So now you can be yourself. It's like, you see how you have this protection and you went through this rebirth, this transition, and now you can shine. Now you can be vulnerable, right? Okay, let's clarify the Devil that came out first here. Could be a Capricorn person coming in for you. I'm telling you. You have the Nine of Swords, but you also have the Knight of Cups with the Hierophant. Could be a Capricorn person coming in for you. This could be something that you're fretting about, that, you know, it's just been never-ending nightmare. You think, you know, well, I guess nothing's going to happen for me. You know what? I'm just going to buy a condo, get a bunch of cats, and my old lady neighbor, we're going to drink wine from a box and solve, you know, crossword puzzles together. Like, that's it. That's my life. You know what I mean? And then this comes. And it progresses quickly. Very quickly you can see that this is pretty big here. Could be a Taurus person as well. Doesn't have to be. Let's see the Death card, because that was in your challenges. So we want to understand that, right? For some of you, there is something very difficult that you have gone through and you're needing to face this. You know, the death card is a Scorpio, and the tail of the Scorpio that formed the constellation, there was a giant that was coming onto the land and saw Artemis. Is that her name? Athena? The goddess of hunting. And he, you know, wanted to be with her against her will. I'll just say it like that. And she called on a scorpion to protect her. And the scorpion did protect her. There's another myth that talks about he wanted to kill all of the animals on earth to impress her because she was the goddess of hunting. And she called on the scorpion to protect all of the animals of the earth. So there was something here about an innocence being protected, right being taken away. So something, you know, Scorpio deals with this serious thing. There's something here for some of you that could have happened that you're dealing with, that you're standing up for yourself in a way that you're going to protect yourself and you're not going to allow people to treat you any kind of way. No, that's not happening. That's the lesson of the Scorpion. And that's what this death card is talking about. That is your challenge, because you want to protect yourself, but in an honest way, in a way of not attacking anyone else, and in a way that still allows you to be vulnerable, for you to be you, for you to be, you know, joy and love here in this world, for you to be creative. You know, you have the Chariot card here. Some of you may decide to move. There is a transition that happens, and because of this, you decide to move. And you would have never decided to move because of this thing that you needed to deal with. There is something that you're going to go out and do in the world, and you're going to be in a different area of the world around different kinds of people. And this is something that you're facing, and this is allowing you to have this quick movement with no blockages, because there is something here that you came here in your ancestral line to understand, to experience, understand, and stop, protect yourself from, no longer allow, to change your vibration about it. And this is very impactful for yourself, for your ancestral line, and for the world. And some of you are going to share this experience with the world, and you're going to impact other people around you. Yeah, then look at this. You have the Tower flipped over and Justice. So this is sudden karma. This is a sudden karma being owed to you because you suddenly flip these scales. And this is something that is a huge thing that you're overcoming here. And it's a huge blessing coming in because you're doing this. I want to see if there's advice about how to do this. You have the Ace of Pentacles turned over. Financial increases are happening because of this as well. Look at this, the Death card. I'm not kidding. There is somebody in authority here that, you know, no one has authority over you. That's something that needs to be said. This is a king here on the Death card. And he's like, whoa, 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 Death. I'm a king, so yeah, no. Go to somebody else. There's peasants right over there. Yeah, kill them. I'm a king. And Death is like, no, I don't care who you are. Death, no, you're not getting away with this. What is this in Titanic? Your money cannot save me, cannot save you any more than it can save me. Yeah, big time. This is big time. So there is a person here that has gotten away with something, that have used their authority, manipulation in a particular manner. And there's a change that's coming. This person is not going to be able to get away with this anymore. And there is some realization that you have in some way that you're going to stand up to this person here. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Page of Cups, and you have the Two of Wands. It's like almost like the universe gives you an opportunity. You're thinking about how you want to do it, how you want to do it, how you want to do it. And there is a weight of poetic justice that something can be done. You know, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of bliss to be had. And there has been a lot that you have gone through. So this is something that has been a long time coming, and you're going to receive this and you're going to enjoy it, and you deserve to. There's a planning of something. There's a way that you want to do something, and then something might get ugly. Something might get nasty with this Knight of Swords. Someone might try to react in a particular way. Someone might try to flip things around on you. It's kind of like when you're the innocent person in something, and people put you in a situation where they expect you to lie, and you kind of try to not just blatantly call them out, but they keep saying it, so you kind of do. And they try to attack you right back. It's like someone is trying to manipulate an energy in a way that's not going to work. They may try to attack your character in some way. There's like energy of this here. I don't see this going anywhere. I don't see them being able to do it. I see them trying to do it, but it's not. You have the Three of Wands here. It's like waiting and waiting for the right time. You have the Magician, you have the Four of Wands. So you're getting your happily ever after that you're manifesting. You're getting what you're wanting out of this situation. And you're not going to allow this person to treat you in this manner anymore. It's just... there's a whole new adventure that opens up. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles here. There's a huge change that's happening for you here. You have the Devil in reverse here. So it's like you beat out this energy. You beat it out. And the only way to do that is to stand in your truth. And that's something that's happening at this time. It's kind of like the truth is going to come out. So you don't have to worry about, oh, they're just really good at being manipulative. They're really good at being in arguments. And they're really good at turning this around on, it's like a little bit of being in your head about this, but you're going to have clarity when the time comes to bring this to light. For some of you that keep showing me, I had a situation where I broke up with someone and their mother was, not the nicest to me. And she gave me a mirror. And I had it in storage and I forgot about it. Huge mirror. And I thought really about breaking it. I was like this close. And I said, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. I want to make something beautiful out of this, because the stones that people throw at me, I'm not throwing them back. But I'm not going to let them continue to throw stones at me either, no. But I'm going to make something beautiful out of this energy. And if there's a way that you're doing this, you have the Eight of Wands and you have the Three of Cups. There is a way that other people are going to find out about this. And a way that people are going to find out about what it is that you're doing. For some of you, there could be something that you're doing within your work that is justice, that is defending yourself. Like maybe somebody else took credit for your work, but it's like you have the proof, you have the plans of planning it all out. You have like the recording of them looking at your work and saying that it's crap, or like something like that. Or you just put your energy into making something new. And it has such remnants of the past one. And it's so clear that this is your creation and not theirs. There's a way that you write about it. There's a way that you create something in a way. There's something very beautiful here. There's going to be a huge celebration for something that you have done. That it's like Spirit has guided you to do this. There is signs from spirits and your angels and an ancestor that has passed away, or several ancestors, that this is something that you're supposed to do. And you're going to be protected in this because you now know how to protect yourself, and because you recognize that you are of high value. So the universe is also going to come in to protect you. When you have a vibration of love and security and trust in yourself and this ability to protect yourself, to overcome anything, the universe can then do the same, right? Let's see the Four of Wands. What's the Four of Wands about? Could be an Aquarius person coming in for you. You could be meeting this person during Aquarius season. You got Pisces here. Could be a Pisces person. You have the Hierophant and you have Justice. So there is very clear that you see now, because of the karma, because of all the things that you have been through, you can read people. This is a heightened ability that you've had in 2024. And it's going to continue for a lot of you the rest of your life. It's not going anywhere. You see who people are now. You see their mask. You know. You can feel it in your bones. Yeah. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords. You know when somebody is wounded from a past lover and they're still living in that. You know when somebody is overworking themselves and they have no one they can rely on and they are pretty lost, so they just keep doing the same thing over and over again. You know when someone is manipulating you, somebody else, anybody else, when they don't have honorable intentions. You know. You know. Magician. You're manifesting, man. You're freaking manifesting. Okay, let's see the 6 of Pentacles here. 8 of Swords. You're just in your head. You're in your head. It's all in your head. And then it's like, you know. What was that? How many times is the Four of Wands going to come out? I keep putting it back in and it keeps coming back out. It's already out here on the table. Near future. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. This thing that you're working towards, this partnership that you are wanting, okay, this vision that you have for your life, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. There's no reason. You're going to see that all of this, there's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. Don't do it, okay? 6 of Swords. Four of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Moon. You don't even see that your dream is going to come true. You don't even see what's happening here for you. You don't see it. You don't know. And it's heightened intuition. There is some movement that you're going to have to make that's on intuition. You want to move somewhere? Why? I don't know. I just feel like I should. You want to go here? Why? I don't know. I just feel like I should. There is something here that you're going to do. A lot of things that you're going to do from now. It's like on. See, praying. And here she is. And then the moon. It's like you can't see which way. You got to trust within yourself. For a lot of you, there is a wish. There is a wish. And you're going to realize you are the answer to this wish. And what you can do to have this wish in your reality around the full moon in Leo. Oh, this is important and this is special. This could be a Pisces person or a Cancer person. Look at this, Ace of Cups. Love is here for you. Love is here for you. Okay, I want to see this 8 of Pentacles in your outcome. What the heck? You have the 8 of Cups, the Emperor, and the 10 of Cups. You're leaving something behind. You are achieving everything you have ever wanted, and you have someone to share in this emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, and bliss. Pretty amazing. Yeah. You don't think it's going to be amazing. You're really worried. Jeez. Okay. No. I want to do this. I want to do this one. Okay, you have separation and longing. Could be a past person that you're hoping to connect with, and you have spent a long time thinking about this person. For some of you, this is a loved one that passed on, and you're wanting this person to come back into your life. Here, you have distance, retreat, or timeout. There is something here. You're going to go somewhere else. You're going to go somewhere else. You're going to travel somewhere else, and something is going to happen there. Look at this. Fate, detours, divine intervention. I'm telling you, the universe is taking you somewhere else. And you're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there. Beautiful things are going to happen at this time. You're not going to go back to the past. You're not going to go back to the old ways, and beautiful changes are coming. Forming structure, solid foundation. Did I not say how many times? Financial stability, security, knowing how to protect yourself so it's safe to be vulnerable. Yeah, that's what this is talking about. That's what this is talking about here. Okay, I want to see about this person coming in. You have the earthworm and the spider. I told you. I told you. All the web, everywhere that this little thing touches. You get what I'm saying? All those. It extends out for your entire life. Everything you've ever done for anyone. This is all coming back to you. That's what's happening now. Because you're pulling all your energy back to yourself. And so all this love and blessings is coming back to you. And this is something that you deserve to have. And talk about earthworm. Talk about being willing to be vulnerable. Yeah. Coming out. Earthworms, they come out of the ground, right? They have to come out of the ground when it rains so they don't drown in their holes. So they have to be willing to be vulnerable. So your person is mirroring your energy. Okay, that they are learning how to be vulnerable in a safe way. That is something that you are learning as well. This person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You have the cheetah. You know, once they set their eyes, they're going to move quickly here. And you have the elephant. This person has a huge heart. Huge, huge heart. They want children. They're childlike. This is a person who, you know, they like to be active. They like to be outside. They like to be around people. And they're driven. When they have a goal in mind, they're going to give everything they have to make it happen. So this is a very beautiful energy here. Let's see. They appreciate your creativity and they have a huge heart. You know, elephants, they have a great ability to have compassion. They form traditions. They go back to places where loved ones have passed on and they visit every year and they pause. You know, so this is a person who they want someone they can make traditions with. They want someone that they can, you know, explore this earth with, but with somebody else. You know, that's what they want to do. They can be very, very impulsive. But they have a big heart. Big heart. You have impulsiveness here. You have power. This is someone who has learned a lot about themselves, and they have put the work into themselves, into creating the life that they want. You have appreciation here. They appreciate other people. They will appreciate you. They will do things to show you that they appreciate you. But just naturally, this is the kind of person that just like, they don't just get up and get ready and go to work and that's it. Like, they're a person that's full of surprises. You know, they do little things. They do something different. They sing a song at this time of day. They, leave you a surprise. You know, this is a person who they make each day like a moment of wonder here. You know, they're very organized. They know how to take control of their situation to be successful. This is someone who knows how to bring people together and knows how to, lead and create some sort of change here. They know how to handle a lot of different things at the same time. You have drama here. So this person, they like the drama. They like that excitement. But, that is a Leo card. So do you. So that keeps things interesting. They're an interesting person, that's for sure, who's very powerful, very playful, and has a kindness that I feel like you will appreciate. You have exaltation. This is a person that's going to want to take you out on a date. This is a person that's going to want to do nice things for you, do big things for you, plan a vacation together. This is a person that wants to celebrate being alive as much as they possibly can. So this is very interesting here. You have affair, which is, it just means love. So this is a beautiful love that's unfolding for you. And this is something that, you know, you've been wanting for a long time and you certainly deserve. You have Leo here, Scorpio, Aries, Leo again, Taurus, Capricorn. That's it. Okay. Wow. Leo, this is a beautiful time for you. Okay. Blessings are coming in. Now is time to appreciate what you have. Get into this emotional state of what it is that you're wanting to attract, and it's coming to you. That's it. That's all you need to do. Okay, thank you so much. If you resonated with the video and you want to like or subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, I have a book. It's called The One Lights, and it's all about the law of attraction and how to manifest. So if you're interested in that, I will put it in the description. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope I see you next time.